Introducing the Maud Hart Lovelace books for Division 1 for the year 2021-2022. There are 10 books to read in Division 1 for grades 3 through 5. The Donut Fix by Jessie Janowitz. Triss's family moves to a tiny town called Petersville, and he uses his cooking expertise to revive a town tradition of chocolate cream donuts. Starting your own business for dummies was on the top. That doesn't mean I think you're stupid or anything, you know, Josh said as he handed me the books. From the Desk of Zoe Washington by Janae Marks. Avid baker Zoe Washington receives a letter on her 12th birthday from her biological father, who is in prison for a terrible crime. There's always hope, but that doesn't mean it's enough to make change. The Rhino in Right Field by Stacy DeKaiser. In 1948, 12-year-old Nico Sparakis must get past his hard-working parents and the Rhino in the outfield to become a bat boy for the local minor league baseball team. Anything hit into the Rhino pen is an automatic out. And by the way, that ain't mud. When Stars Are Scattered by Victoria Jameson and Omar Muhammad. This is the story of Omar and his brother, who have been living in a refugee camp in Kenya since they were small. They spend the next 15 years growing up in the camp, always hoping to find their mother again, and endlessly waiting to be chosen for resettlement. But we are not one star. We are millions. Not one background, but millions. Inkling by Kenneth Oppel. A blob of ink escapes from an artist's sketchbook late one night. He finds the boy's school project and fills in his stick figures with detailed art. The boy decides to call him Inkling and is tempted to keep him all to himself. It's no easy thing creating a story. Indian No More by Charlene Willing McManus and Tracy Sorrell. When Regina's Umpqua tribe is legally terminated and her family must relocate from Oregon to Los Angeles, she struggles to understand her identity as an Indian, despite being so far from home. All that you experienced, whether won or lost, was yours. The Remarkable Journey of Coyote Sunrise. Coyote Sunrise is a 12-year-old who's been crisscrossing the country in a converted school bus with her loving but strange dad ever since her mom and sisters were killed in a car crash 5 years earlier. But news from her grandmother has Coyote tricking her father into going back home. But when someone's hurting, you gotta do something. Always kindness. Max and the Midnights by Lincoln Pierce. Max and a group of friends dubbed the Midnights go on a quest to rescue the kingdom of Bijovia from the mean King Ghastly. It all started when my uncle Budrick was kidnapped by the cruel King Ghastly. Blended by Sharon M. Draper. After her parents' divorce, competitive pianist Isabella, aged 11, divides her time between her white diner waitress mother and her wealthy black father. You're so exotic. You look so unusual. But what are you really? Saving Winslow by Sharon Creech. Louis doesn't have the best luck when it comes to nurturing small creatures. When his father brings home a sickly newborn mini donkey, he's determined to save him. Okay, Louis said, I accept the mission. What mission? To save this pitiful motherless donkey. Read 3 or more of these titles, and you'll be able to vote for your very favorite in March. Happy reading!